guys, welcome back to another episode of Toy Collector Review with me, Sergeant Geek. And you guys know most of the time when I'm out in the wild hunting down new collectibles and new action figures, every now and again I always come across a couple of Hot Wheels that actually catch my eye, and I purchase them and pick them up and I put them in a box, and I always say to myself, one of these days when I got enough Hot Wheels, I'll come around to actually making a video about them. Well, today I look at the Hot Wheels box and it is overflowing, so the next couple of videos, we're going to go and start breaking down some of these Hot Wheels and taking a look at them. Some of them are pretty cool. I actually got a couple of Matchbox in there. Now, these are various years. Some of them might be as early as 2019, and some of them are the new ones of 2022, 2023. It all depends on where I get them. The best place I know if you want to get some of the old ones that are not in stock anymore, usually go check Family Dollar, Dollar General, or the Dollar Trees. They usually have so many Hot Wheels that they don't put them all out at once. So a couple of times you might go in there and you might see a Hot Wheel on the shelf that hasn't been on the shelf for a couple of years, which is what I usually tend to find there. So whenever I'm at one of those dollar stores, I always check the Hot Wheels section and see if they got anything that'll catch my eye. But guys, we got about 15 cars to go into today. So guys, let's go ahead and let's get into it right now. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and let's grab a bunch of these cars out of the box and let's take a look and see what we got. Alright, looking through here, we got a couple of cars here. Let's see what we got. We got some supercars. Looking pretty good. We're going to get into these. We got this one here, another supercar. An RX-7. Slingshot. Some really nice variety of cars. So guys, let's go ahead, let's start cracking open some of these boxes and let's see what we got here. All right, all the cars are ready to go, so we can go and start looking at them. I'm gonna have to actually start getting some displays. So what I started doing with my 3D printer is printing out a bunch of these. I found these on Thingiverse and they're stackable, which is really cool. They got the pegs right there. As you can see, it still need a little bit more better technique, but they are working very well. They're made for 24 scale, but I've scaled them down for 64. Before that, I was using these, but these are getting very expensive and hard to find at my local hobby store. So the 3D printed ones is something I'm going with. And for the wider Hot Wheel cars and ships and stuff like that, I got these here. These are actually card stacks that you can stack like 100 or 200 cards in these. That's what they're made for. But I got these for some of those Hot Wheels that are just too big for the regular Hot Wheel case. I think I have one of the Star Trek ships near my desk. Let me see if I got it here by the set where I actually shoot these videos. Let me see, I think I got one over here. Let me see where it's at. Oh, here it goes. So let me bring this down in front of the camera so you guys can actually see how these displays work. Now these, I do find at my local comic book store. They have them on the shelf right next to where you can get the protected boxes for your regular comic books, for your stacks, and the ones you want to hang up on the wall. But this, hopefully you can see that the light don't glare too much. I have one of the Hot Wheels Star Trek ships in there. I think this is from the new version of Star Trek that came out. As you can see, it goes in there very nicely, and these are stackable. You can stack these up very nice. They don't have any problems of balancing or anything. And any Hot Wheels that are really big, they actually go in there quite well. But guys, let's go ahead. Enough about the displays and stands. Let's get into some of these Hot Wheels here right now. Let's pull out the first one, which I've been dying to take a look at. Here is the Slingshot from Matchbox. Now, Matchbox and Hot Wheels, I believe, are both owned by Mattel. Not really sure why they're two competitors of the same type of toy, but it is what it is. As you can see, I think this one is a 2020. I'm not really sure. Hopefully my camera can focus right so you guys can see what year the Slingshot Matchbox car came out. See where it is. I think it's 2020. That's what I think it is. But I haven't seen one of these on Hot Wheels. The only person I've seen come out with these is Matchbox. Not sure why, but let's go ahead. Let's open up the package. Let's get it out and get a closer look at this car here. I see these around my area a lot. A lot of people have these. These look pretty cool. And to actually have a little die-cast metal one of it looks pretty cool. Now the paint job on it is really nice. Matchbox did do a good job on the detailing here. Looks really, really cool. Now let me make sure my camera can focus right here. There we go. I think I got it dialed in just right. There we go. Very nicely done. Really cool. Now it has all the details and information of the vehicle on the bottom that Matchbox and Hot Wheels normally have, the serial number, so if you want to find it online, because that's what usually people do the price guiding by. But like I said, the cockpit is nicely detailed. It's got the small windshield there, details on the decals and everything, very nicely done. Now let's pull up another vehicle here. We have an RX-7. I believe this is the Japanese import line here, as you can see with that logo up top. This is the Hot Wheels J Imports. Quick description on the back. J Imports, a dream collection of Japanese domestic market vehicles, which is pretty much just any type of vehicle from Japan, like the Mazdas, Toyotas. If you got the year, you can see there. Hopefully you caught it. If not, you can go back and freeze frame. Now let's open this up. Let's take a look at the car itself. I do like the RX-7. RX-7, I used to have one back in the day. They're very nice, very fast cars, but the engines are temperamental with those rotary engines. But as long as you take care of it, awesome car. Now as you can see here, like always, Hot Wheels got some very nice detail on it. I love this color blue on it. Looks really nice. I don't know if you can see inside the windshield here, but it's got some very nice detail. It actually has got the Japanese style interior with the steering wheel on the other side. The rims look very nice as well with the chrome ring around them. Something that somebody would actually put on an RX-7 like this. Those type of rims look really cool. Now let's go into another car. Okay, this one here is a Nissan Leaf. It's got the battery sign up there. The Green Speed. Now these, what is it? The Green Speed, solar powered and electric vehicles that prove you don't need gas to go fast, I guess. So let's open this one up. Get it out the package. All right, now this one feels pretty light, but once again, nice detail to it. This is a nice shade of blue, especially for this vehicle here. The detailing, the print on it is really crisp and clear. Now the whole top looks like it's a transparent plastic, and then it's got a different style decals on the side here. Instead of having the black, it's just straight blue with the black lettering. Really cool. The red ring around the tires there looks really nice as well. Now this is, I believe, a concept car. That's why you don't see any lights on it. I guess they're just basically doing it as a design, but once again, nevertheless, still pretty cool. Now this one caught my eye for a particular reason. It looks like a Power Wheels toy that a kid would be riding around in the park. Designed for attached figures. How will you ride? So this thing actually has figures, which I haven't even found yet. I know they have certain cars like this out there that they say that there's figures for, but I never found the Hot Wheels figures to go with these cars. If you guys have any of those, leave a picture in the comment section so I can check it out. But to me, I got this one because I saw it on the shelf and it looked like a Power Wheels. It looked like something that my kids used to ride in when they were younger. Looks really cool. Now it says it's action figure, so I'm wondering if there's a way we can actually put a figure. I have some minifigs and some Mega Bloks. Let's go get a Mega Bloks figure and let's see if it actually fits into this vehicle here. Alright, so I got a Mega Bloks figure here from my Call of Duty collection. Let's go ahead and remove his weapon, get him off the stand, and let's see if he can actually fit inside this vehicle. Oh, it looks like he's gonna fit. Oh, there's a chance he could fit in there. Oh no, he doesn't seem like he's gonna go all the way in. I don't get it. It's hollowed out in there. Looks like he goes all the way to the front. Okay, now his hands can actually grip the steering wheel. And probably the back. I'm pretty sure we'll check that here in a minute. I guess his legs are too long. or there's something in there probably blocking it. Who knows, maybe one of these days I'll actually get my little camera and check in there and see. But it doesn't seem like his legs will fit in there. Maybe the feet are too big or something. Nope, can't get him to go in. But wait a minute, I think I have a Lego minifigure on my desk. Let me grab him real fast. Okay, let me grab this guy here. All right, let me get him off his stand. Here we go. I have a little third-party Sheldon here, which Mega Bloks and Lego, they have the same hand grip, so he should be able to grip the steering wheel on this one, but he does fit in there pretty good. And it looks pretty cool. He does look like a kid in the Power Wheels. Let me see if the hands, yep, it can grab that right there. And he can grab the back as well. Now that's pretty cool. I think I'm actually gonna change up Sheldon's display. Maybe I'll keep him inside the Power Wheels. Maybe instead of putting this on the display, I'll probably put this little Hot Wheels on my desk with Sheldon in it. I think that'll be pretty cool. It looks like the perfect scale for the Lego minifigure. So now I got you could say I got a baby Sheldon in his Power Wheels. Oh, I think his feet are getting caught there. All right, there we go. All right, so that's pretty cool, but let's keep it going. Let's move on to the next vehicle here. Let's see what else we got. Got quite a few vehicles to go through. Let me move the trash out to the side, put the figures back. All right, next vehicle. Now this one is pretty cool. This is a Porsche. This one is really cool because this kind of reminds me of the Transformers Jazz character. As you see, iconic racing cars from the past, always competition ready. Now this one kind of reminds me of like an alt mode for Jazz, because this, I believe it's Blitzen that Jazz is, but he's the white Porsche in the show and what they make in a lot of the comic books and everything. But this would be like a cool, like, you know, they always have two different characters of the same vehicle style. I think this is probably like would be like a cool design for like a Ricochet or something like that. But the blue is really nice. As you can see, it lots of detail, very cool. I love the rims on this thing. It goes perfect with the blue and the decals on it. Very awesome. Now I do notice that with Hot Wheels, with these candy color blues and other candy colors, they do have a tendency of pulling up in certain areas, so they gotta watch it with that. But now we're going to the Matchbox. We have the Dodge Charger here. I believe this is a 2018 Dodge Charger. Take a quick look in the back. Once again, I found this one at my local Dollar Tree. Don't really see many Chargers in Hot Wheels, so having this one in Matchbox is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and open it up. There we go. Now, once again, they did a nice job with the detailing on here, the black coloring on it, the gloss. Awesome. They picked the perfect set of rims for it. This looks really nice. This is a really nice and clean Charger here. I believe this is a standard SE style Charger because it doesn't have the spoiler or anything. I don't know if the camera will make it out, but it does have a little license plate on it that says Charger, says Dodge on the back. Very nicely done. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it rolling. Next car, we're gonna bring out this supercar here. This is I guess the Pagan or a Pecan, whatever it is. I'm not really sure. Pagani. It's one of the turbo cars. This is a supercar here. I guess this is. I haven't really ever seen one of these in real life. Only time I've ever seen cars like this is on video games. But I love the bright yellow wheels on here. The decals on it, very nicely done. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but it does have the grill mesh in the back there. This car is really nice. I like it. It looks really cool. It's gonna look really cool on my shelf as well. Awesome looking car. Shines up really good. the black there, as you can see. But once again, we got a lot of cars to go through, so let's keep it moving. Next car we're gonna bring up, oh, the McLaren, the F1. This is everybody's dream car who's into cars. The McLaren F1 is an awesome looking car, and I'm hoping that they did a really good job on this one, because it did catch my eye on the shelf. I believe I picked this one up at a Walmart at some point. But let's go ahead and let's pull it out. It's real light. It's got the standard Hot Wheel rims. I wish they would have done something about that. Nicely detailed. You can see the steering wheel in the center. But these lights, the way they did these lights, I don't know if it comes up on camera, but they look three-dimensional. It's just a decal, but from every angle you look at these lights, you would think they actually hollowed out and did the light detail. Really awesome. The back is detailed awesome as well. I wish they would have put some sort of rims on here. They probably do have one out there. I'm just gonna have to find it, but a very good looking car right there. Now this one here is another race car. We got a Cadillac here. This is the Cadillac ATS-V. So let's go ahead and let's open this one up. I believe this is like a candy color paint job as well. Now this is a Cadillac with the wide body kit. The rims look really good on it. Decals on the side are good. It's got the wide body kit, as you can see there. Now this one, the candy color paint job, it's really done nice. It doesn't have a lot of pulling. It does have some in the back, as you can see there, those dark spots. That's actually the paint pulled up in those little corners. I'm not sure they sprayed these. I think they probably dipped these bodies in the paint before assembling the car, but you can see it does have a couple little spots of pulling in the back area. The front is really nice, but still, nevertheless, a good quality car. Now next we're gonna pull up a Honda Prelude here. This is really cool. I like the way this car is. The front is really nice. The wheels, nice looking rims on it. It is a standard car. It's got the moonroof there. You see a lot of these on the road. Not much about this car out of the box, but it is a nice paint job. The red color on there really pops for it. I like it a lot. Now we didn't take a look at the back of the box. Let me grab the box real fast so we can take a look. This is another one of the J Imports. So as you can see, it's really cool. Let's go ahead and put that off to the corner. Now we got this one here. This is the Mazda 7878. Really cool car again. This is a retro racer, kind of like the Porsche. I believe these were like the old style cars for the Le Mans races and stuff. Not really sure, but I do remember having little RC cars and slot cars when I was a kid with this type of design. Once again, really nice. Look at that paint job there. Looks awesome. It looks really cool. This car looks super clean. Now, one thing I am confused about is the rim selection here. As you can see, you got these white solid wheels in the front, and then you got these gold Hot Wheel rims in the back. Not really sure what that's all about. Maybe that's the way the cars raced back in the day, but the car itself is clean, nice looking, amazing. Now let's see what else we got here. What we're gonna pull up next. Let's grab another car. And this one here, this is another RX-7 in a variant color here. This is from the 80s collection here. As you can see back there. I don't remember them ever coming out with a green RX-7. So this might be a variation, a green color like this is lime green, just to kind of hint that it was an 80s car. But the gold rims up, I see a defect here. As you can see, they painted on the tire itself. The guy missed a spot there, so we're gonna have to not show that side of the Hot Wheel car. But other than that little defect right there, this is a nice clean car. It looks really cool, just like the blue RX-7 that we got. We'll put these two together. I don't mind collecting double of the cars in different colors and different rims. Now this is a Magna Tuner. Never really seen these. I've seen the weird cars that you get in Japan, like some of these guys that have these crazy modifications on some of the cars that they ride around with. And this one seems like it's supposed to be an homage to that. Looks really cool. If you guys want to check out the back, here's the back here. But let's go ahead and let's take a look at the car itself. Let's get a closer look at this thing. Now this looks pretty cool. I actually like this. The rims on it are really nice. It's got a little bit of detail to it, but it's supposed to be tuned out. I'm not really sure if it's an homage to the real tuner cars in Japan. But as you can see, just like the ones in Japan, it's got the humongous exhaust pipes going out the rear. It's got the disproportionate overhead roof right there. Nevertheless, a cool looking car that can be added to the collection. Now this one I got a while back. I don't even know where I got it from, but I thought it was cool because it looks like it's a car that you can attach Legos to. So this is gonna be the first time I'm actually opening it. So let's open it up and let's take a look at it. All right, as you can see in the back there, if you guys want to read that, you got the information back there. But let's open it up and let's take a look here. Now, does this stuff come out? Is this Lego compatible or is it just a look? Alright, let's move that off to the side. Now, as you can see, it's got a little hole there. Not really sure what's there, but the top. Let's see if the top pieces actually come off. Okay, cool. They actually do come off, and it's got some Lego studs there. Looks like you can move these around if you wanted to. Stick them in different places. Okay, looks like this won't go back this way. Looks like this piece only goes in one way, which is weird there. Alright, now I wonder if I got Sheldon here still, so let's see, does he actually attach to this? Because he's pretty much Lego standard. There you go. He actually fits inside there. Now how about these pegs up here? Alright, now he actually can't stick to these pegs pretty tight. Now I do have some little pieces here on my desk. So let's take this little thing apart here. Let's take a look to see if these pieces actually can connect to this Hot Wheels car. Is it 100% Lego compatible? Yeah, they do fit. I'm not going to press it all the way down because I do want to get it off without having to go get a Lego tool, which looking like I might need to get now. But they are Lego compatible. So if you guys wanted to build off of this, looks like you'll be able to do that. Now the question is, am I going to be able to get this off? There we go. So let's go ahead and put the original pieces back on. Oh, yeah, he does connect to the back. He connects on there, a little snug, but he does connect. Now I wonder if will he connect, make sure that a 4-space will work on him. Yep, there we go. So let's go ahead and put this one back together. Once again, another cool piece. Who knows if I keep this with the Hot Wheels or maybe I'll put it on the Lego shelf. Not really sure yet. Time will tell with that one. Now it looks like we got one more car to take a look at. And this one looks like one of those, I thought at first it might have been a Tesla, but it looks like this is a concept car for another type of electric vehicle similar to the Tesla. So guys, let's go ahead and open it up. Let's take a look at this one here. Let's get it out the package. I don't believe I've ever seen one of these in real life. I believe this might be a concept. If it's a real life car and you've seen it, let me know in the comment section below. But nevertheless, I do like those rims that they put on it. Really cool rims. You got the detail of the 4 doors. The front, this is what kind of made me think of Tesla, but I don't know if the camera picks it up. It does have the name of it on the front there. Really hard for me to pronounce that. I'm not really sure how it goes, but once again, it's got the detail to it. I like the way the windshield goes in the front. Goes straight into like a sunroof. Really, really cool. Nice little detail to it. Well guys, those are the cars we're gonna do today. Let me get this trash out the way. And this is where we're gonna end the video for today. Alright guys, so that pretty much wraps up another episode of Toy Collector Review. Now when it comes to Hot Wheels, everybody knows Hot Wheels are collectible. There's no question about that. Whether or not you guys want to collect it, that's up to you. I find these cars really cool. Now, I do know when it comes to collecting Hot Wheels, if you are collecting them as an investment tool, the best thing to do is if you see a car from a set, to get the entire set. The cars are actually worth more if you have all of the cars that are in a complete set. I think there's sets of 5, 6, and 8. You want to get all those cars, all the cars in that set to make it a complete set. That's, from what I understand, that makes the cars worth a little bit more if you go on that route. Me, I tend to go that route with only certain sets that I like, and if I can find them. But majority of the collectibles I have are cars that I just saw on the shelf, thought they were cool, picked them up, put them in. Now the only other cars that I actually look for that I like, that I really are into collecting, are what I call the Hollywood cars, which is basically Hot Wheels is movie cars, like anything that was in the TV show or a movie like that. Like especially the Batmobiles. I collect tons and tons of Hot Wheel Batmobiles. I have so many variations of the Batmobile, it's not even funny. We'll be getting into those because I still have a box of Batmobiles that we're going to be going through as well. But movie cars like the Back to the Future DeLorean or the Loki copter, like they have the Deadpool car. I actually have one of the Spider-Man Hot Wheel cars from the Japanese version of Spider-Man back, I believe, in the 70s. Really cool. But those are the kind of cars I collect on my shelf. Other than that, if it looks like a cool car, I actually pick them up, like these here. I picked them up because they look pretty cool. But guys, once again, we get to that point in the video where I have to tell you, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, become a member of this channel, hit that bell notification so you can be notified every time I put out a new video. And guys, share these videos on all your social media platforms. And guys, if there's anything in particular you would like to see on this channel, go ahead and hit me in the comment section below, and I will do my best to get that out there for you guys. And guys, don't forget to smash that like button because it does help with the YouTube algorithm. And for those of you guys watching this on Rumble, smash that Rumble button. And guys, don't forget to check out, we do have an ARK server up who you guys can run on. It's really cool. It is modded. You do get a lot of resources when you bang onto those trees and rocks. But I think you guys will have a lot of fun. I actually built 2 bases on it. Really cool. I'm building up my second base now, but it's really cool. And if you need any help, just hit me up when I'm on there, and I'll be more than glad to help you guys out. I'm gonna leave this video running so you guys can see a close, detailed look of all these cars on the Hot Wheels. But guys, don't forget, once again, check out the channel, subscribe, check out the game server. Once again, I'm Sergeant Geek, and I'm signing off.